Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and freaks of nature of all ages. My name is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson, and welcome to my YouTube. Now, if you've been following me, then you know that on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday on Thanksgiving Day a week ago, I broke my arm in a motorcycle accident, and since then, I have not been able to bring you guys any new gameplay. The closest I've been able to come, and it's stuff that you haven't seen, is I do still have several hours of unturned multiplayer left that I can edit down that I was playing with my friend Seth and my son Adriu. So I will continue to bring you guys that because that is original gameplay and I was going to do it anyway. But I wanted to be able to bring you guys some new stuff. This is a gaming channel and I don't want the channel to revert to something like just doing vlogs or complaining about my arm or things of that nature, and I don't want to have to resort to just doing compilation videos of like headshot kill streaks and death scenes, although one or two of those might be cool. This is a gaming channel. I need to be able to bring you guys new games. So I went through all of my Steam games and to see if I have any games that I can play with just one hand, and I have 3 of them, and this one, a little game by the name of Silver Creek Falls, is one of them. That's why there's like the little continue thing there, because I have played enough to know that I can play the game with one hand. Now Silver Creek Falls is available on Steam. It is free to play, and it has an overall user review of very positive out of 464 reviews. It is a kind of a forced 3D sprite-based game. What little bit I've played of it seems pretty interesting so far, and it's supposed to be a mystery adventure with tinges of horror, and it does seem like a cool game. It got my attention, and since I can play it using only one hand, let's go ahead and get right into some Silver Creek Falls. I like this music. This introduction music here is really cool. Okay, Captain Pendleton's office, Norfolk Police Station, Norfolk, Virginia. Maybe I should have my webcam overlay up because every time this music comes on I have to dance. Kinda, sorta, in my chair. It looks stupid as hell because I'm wearing a cast, but still, you know, this is kind of a cool groove. Anyways, and you probably will notice that I did eliminate my webcam overlay, but that's because this is a really small screen, or what I'm seeing is a really small gaming screen, and the way it's set up, the webcam overlay covers up too many things that are actually vital to the game and important to see, so I decided just to go ahead and eliminate it in this playthrough. Alright, here we go. Captain Pendleton, Detective Sarah Fitzgerald, reporting for duty. Ah, you're the transfer from Boston, right? Pleasure to meet you, Detective. This will be your new partner, Inspector Philip Moore. That guy kind of looks like a black Charles Xavier, doesn't he? Or that dude that was on the first Resident Evil movie that led the Special Forces team. Pleasure to meet you, Detective. And that looks like Leon Kennedy. Hey, how you doing? And she looks like a young Rosario Dawson. I hope I can get through this whole game without having to associate every single character I see with a movie star or a video game star, but probably not. I know me. Inspector Moore also comes to us as a transfer all the way from England. You were with Scotland Yard, am I correct? Yes, sir. Excellent. I think both of you will make an excellent team. With extensive experience in homicide and missing persons between you, I think this new case will be right up your alley. Cool. What's happening? We've had a very strange request come in from a small town called Silver Creek Falls. They need some detectives to help solve a case that's baffling the local sheriff. Silver Creek Falls, I've never heard of it. Where is it? Well, not really too surprising. It's a small town in Hawthorne County, North Carolina. North Carolina? Shouldn't they send someone from Durham or Charlotte? Norfolk is actually closer, would you believe? Also, how could I deny them a Massachusetts state trooper and an inspector from Scotland Yard? Of course. So, what are the details of the case? I think it's best to let the local sheriff explain it to you. Now, you'll be heading over tonight and staying a few nights to solve this case. All this courtesy of Hawthorne County. Must be quite a sticky case, eh? It is. The local sheriff is quite a famed lawman, so when he put in a request to the High Commissioner, the Commissioner insisted I give them someone good. We won't let you down, Captain. You two can go home and pack your bags and drive over to Silver Creek Falls tonight. The local deputy will receive you at the local hotel and see y'all get settled in. Meet him at the Silver Creek Falls Hotel. We're on it, Captain. Sarah? Yes? Do you mind driving us there? I still haven't gotten used to driving on the other side of the road. That's awesome. Sure, we'll take my car. 4 hours later, Silver Creek Falls, Hawthorne County, North Carolina. Controls, arrow keys, movement, space, or enter to select and use, escape, menu, and inventory. Pay attention to all the clues and information you find in every place you visit. Look at your inventory if you need to review things. This game is a mystery adventure. Details from investigations and the story are essential, so always pay attention. Okay, and we're not going to go running around the parking lot and around the hotel building. I did play enough to know that I can play this game with one hand, even though it's a pain in the keister, and there's nothing out here. I've already looked once, so I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that. Find Deputy Hill in the hotel lobby. All right, let's go find Deputy Hill. Deputy Hill? Yep, you two must be the extra muscle we requested from Norfolk. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, we are. I'm Detective Sarah Fitzgerald, and this is Inspector Philip Moore. It's a pleasure, mate. Well, boy, am I glad you two are here. Some really strange things have been happening here. The captain hasn't told us anything either. What's going on? You folk have had a long drive over. I'm sure you're tired and want to get some good sleep. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Get some good sleep tonight whilst you can. Whilst, huh? I promise you after you see the file you won't be able to. I know I sure as hell can't. Is it that spooky? Okay then. I just came to welcome you to Silver Creek Falls and to make sure you were fine. Just mosey on over to the concierge over there and she will give you the keys to your rooms. Shall I meet you here at the lobby tomorrow morning, let's say 8 a.m.? Perfect. See you then, Deputy. Okay. Now, I have done the whole hotel thing before, so I know that the only thing in the lobby that's interactive is that TV, and that Sarah, being a Massachusetts State Trooper, a statey, is a Boston sports fan. Hi, Deputy Hill told me she's checked us in already. Yes, here are your room keys. It is the room most to the left. Thanks. I think I'll have a drink before I sleep. How about you? I'm tired from the drive. I think I'll head up. Sorry I made you drive all the way. I still haven't learned how to drive on the other side of the road yet. Okay, so he's going to go off and get schnockered. And if I'm not mistaken, the only thing in the lobby that's interactive is this TV. Oh man, I think the Sox are having a game tonight. Miss, do you have a remote for this TV? Sorry, we normally leave it on the news channel for our guests. Besides, that TV doesn't have cable. That sucks. You have cable in your room, ma'am. Awesome. Let's go Red Sox. Yep, see, she's a Boston sports fan. So the room all the way to the left, and I do know because I got Snoopy the first time I played through the hotel that all the other doors are locked. Okay, let's do this. Red Sox time. Ah, nuts, it's over. At least the Sox won. Might as well go to bed now. Oh, she said nuts. Okay, bedtime. Do you want to sleep? Yes. I like the funky music better than this music. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Check the TV again. I think the Bruins are playing later. Or is it the Patriots? Either way, I know Boston's got it. Yep, hardcore sports fan. Not me, though. I just basically only follow football, and I really haven't even been doing that this year. And I'm not going to say which team, because it doesn't matter. Good morning, ma'am. I hope you slept well. Like a baby, thank you. Let's go down here and talk to the deputy and my British counterpart. Deputy Philip, good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Detective. I wanted to talk to you guys before we go out and look at the 3 crime scenes. Deputy, we have seen crime scenes before. We know what we're doing. Not like this, I promise you. I may be a small-town deputy, but I can promise you now that you've never seen anything like this. Okay? Bring it on. Before we start, where is the sheriff? Well, I don't know exactly. What? After he put in the request for seasoned homicide and missing persons detectives, he went missing. Does Captain Pendleton know this? Nope. What the hell? Sarah, please calm down. Deputy, let me guess. It wasn't the sheriff who put in the request, right? No, sir. It was you, right? Yes, sir. You've got a lot of explaining to do, buddy. This kind of stunt can get you suspended, you know. Sarah, please. Getting angry won't get us anywhere. Young man, explain yourself. With the sheriff gone, what choice did I have? I've only been on the force for 3 months. I thought this job was going to be easy. Okay. That's why I took the job in this dead-end town. Suddenly people are going missing, left, right, and center. If you'd seen the things I've seen, man. Breaks into tears. Aw, poor little baby. Relax, kid. What's your name? Mike. It's okay, Mike. I know you weren't expecting to see things like this, but you're the sheriff now. You're in charge of this town. Now, why did you use the sheriff's name to request reinforcements? Because if I had used mine, no one would have listened. Sheriff Lee Davis was a respected lawman. He was even invited to the High Commissioner's birthday. And now he's missing. Look, I need your help to solve this case. I don't know what I'm doing. I came last in my class in the police academy. Only Sheriff Davis was kind enough to take me. Have you been to his house since he disappeared? No. Oh my God, amateur. Sarah, how long has he been gone? 2 days. That's it, kid. I think it's time for an ass kicking. Sarah, control yourself. God, I feel like I'm in The Departed. Well, Mary Poppins, here in America, we don't solve all our problems with a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. Sarah's being kind of a bitch, ain't she? Can I please only talk to the British guy? Looks like the deputy thinks Sarah's being kind of a bitch, too. Sarah, please take a walk. You can get coffee or something by the concierge. Go get some coffee, Sarah, with sugar to help sweeten your mood, perhaps? Okay. And yes, she needs that. She needs some sugar or maybe some Valium. Get a cup of coffee, and now I can go back down and talk to these guys again. And once we leave the hotel, that's everything. I haven't played any further than that, so once we get out of the lobby, we're in new territory. You guys done? Yep, I'll fill you in later. Okay, deputy, show us the crime scenes. My car is parked outside, shall we? Sure, let's go. Okay then, here's a map of our town in case you feel like walking around later. Use the button A to activate map. To deactivate, use button Z. Let's do the scenes in chronological order. The first is a house on Fisher Road, close to the end of Washington Avenue. Alrighty then. And A for map. That doesn't look like it's too easy to get lost. And we're down at the hotel, and we're going to be going up to Fisher Lane first. Alright, got it. Z to pull the map down. And out of the lobby we go. That is a funky sound it makes when you go through those doors. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, once we get in this car, brand new territory. Brand new territory. Ooh, I'm glad I wasn't in that car. That kind of turn will break your neck. Okay. And, oh, that must be a hole in the floor. I can't walk over it. Okay. This looks like a slaughterhouse. I'll give it to you, deputy. This is one of the worst crime scenes I've ever seen. So what can you tell me about the people that lived here? There is quite a bit of blood in here, isn't there? This is the house for the sorority Phi Kappa Beta. It was quite a popular sorority in the local college. How is a sorority popular? I'll rephrase. It was the sorority for the popular girls. All the girls that lived here were doing modeling work. Ah, okay, so a bunch of booty-shaking lingerie girls. Oh wow, starting to look like we have a motive. Have you checked for semen? See, Sarah thinks the same thing. We haven't really done any forensics as we don't have that capability. There is no forced entry. It could be a possibility, but the sheriff thought it unlikely. So how many girls lived here? 4 girls lived here, but 5 disappeared. We tried to confirm this with blood samples, but we don't really have the tech for it. Besides, it's all mixed. A 5th one disappeared too? Yes, she was also a member of the sorority but didn't live in. Neighbors reported hearing loud singing and chanting on the night they disappeared. Chanting? Okay, that's where the horror element's going to come in. They were doing something funky because singing and partying is one thing in a sorority house. Chanting is something different. And college girls, yeah, this could get interesting. It freaked them out, so they called the sheriff and I to ask them to quiet down. When we got there, we found everything the way you see it now. The sheriff and I took photos and some small samples, but everything is more or less the way we found it 3 days ago. Understood, deputy. We'll take a look around and get some blood samples and search for evidence. Okay, so let's go. I guess we can go ahead and do the kitchen first. And what's blood sample? Alright, what's that? Is that a trash bag or is that a plant? Whatever it is, it gave me a blood sample. Anything on the counters? What a mess. Smells horrible. Ooh, that refrigerator looks tasty, don't it? Another blood sample. This hole in the floor is enormous. I wonder if this was here before this all happened. Okay, big hole in the floor. Is that okay? Looks like it's probably everything in that room. Let's go hit this one. Another blood sample. Another blood sample. Oh, so it looks like the big blood samples give you more than one. What's this stuff up here on the wall? Bullet holes. Any bullets inside? Some fragments. What the hell happened here? Okay, so we got shell casings are now added to the inventory. And what is that, a book on the floor? Oh my goodness. What is it? It's a Ouija board. Ugh! Oh my god, I hate Ouija boards. I hate those things. I absolutely hate those things. Stupid kids shouldn't mess with things they don't understand. Ouija board added to inventory. Well, that explains the whole chanting thing. They were trying to summon something and they screwed up. And they screwed up big time. Blood sample. Another blood sample. Hey, what about this TV? Nothing on the TV? Okay. Now let's go up here. Let's go ahead and let's see how many blood samples I can get out of this big long one. 2, 3. Okay, 3 blood samples out of that one. I'm stopped by the hole in the floor. Blood sample. This place really reeks, but it's not just your typical corpse smell. Yes, there is a very strange smell. There is definitely some ammonia around. Not just ammonia, but a burnt hair smell. This place is really creepy. Ammonia and burnt hair. Now, I know because I watch enough NCIS and things of that nature that ammonia will destroy blood samples, so it could be the possibility that somebody tried to cover up evidence with ammonia, but I also know that urine puts off a really big ammonia odor, so maybe somebody wet themselves. What we got here? Hair. I wonder if they had a pet or something. Animal hair added to inventory. Ah ha ha ha. Now I'm thinking more on the lines of animal sacrifice. What we got here? Sorority file added to inventory. A sorority file. Okay, I wonder if I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Anything on the bed? No. What about this dresser? No? Okay. Let's go into the next room now. How did I access my inventory? Was it escape? Yes, it's escape. Let's look at items. Okay, we've got 14 blood samples, and it doesn't look like I can examine the animal hairs or the sorority file yet. So let's go ahead and hit escape again, and back out, and back out. Alright, next room. There's another book on the floor. Let's go ahead and pick up these blood samples off the couch. Yep, there's another one. What we got up here in the wardrobe? More blood. Lots and lots of blood in this place. Whoa, there was a massacre in 3/4 in here. Alright. Spells, incantations, and divinations. Summoning spirits. Like I said, animal sacrifice, chanting. They were a Ouija board. They were playing with something they shouldn't have been playing with, and they got fucked. They got fucked hardcore. A book on witchcraft. What the hell were these kids trying? Spell book added to inventory. More blood. Okay. Looks like that's everything in that room. Let's go ahead and scrape some of this blood off the wall here. Let's go ahead and scrape that blood off the wall there. Let's go up into this room. More blood. More blood. Anything on the table? No? Nothing on the table? Okay, what about this TV? The TV's busted. More blood. Oh man, I'm just going to spend my whole time collecting blood. Wow. Alright. Is that a piece of paper on the bed? Nope, just more blood. Philip, you think these big assholes may have something to do with this? Maybe. This house does look pretty old. If someone or something made a hole that big, I don't want to meet them. I completely agree, dude. I completely agree. Okay, so let's keep on going. Let's see how many samples we can get off of this one. 1, at least 2. Alright, what we got up in here? I think that what we saw down in the kitchen was a plant. That looks like a plant, not a trash bag. More blood. What we got up here? Nothing. More blood. Wow. Wonder how many blood samples I'm going to pick up out of this place. Quite a lot of them. Is that... Oh, wait a minute. Is that... That's a note of some sort. Is that an envelope? Read note. A note of sorts. They laugh, they sing, they dance. But with who? There were 6 in this party, not 5. Ah ha ha ha. And the plot thickens. The plot thickens. Alright, now let's see. I hope that should be everything. So what did I get? I've got items. Okay, I've got my hotel key. We've got the sorority house note. Ah, damn it. Get me back into the inventory. We have 31 blood samples, a spell book, a sorority file, a Ouija board, and animal hairs. And so it doesn't look like the blood samples, okay, do anything major. Let's go ahead and head out. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and call that good on episode 1 since we finished examining the first crime scene and I haven't been able to. Let's go ahead and see real quick. Nope, still the only thing I can look at are the blood samples and the sorority house note, and I don't need to do that. And then escape out, and when we come back we will pick it up right here in the parking lot and go examine the second crime scene. Please do not forget to check the links below for the Wounded Warriors Project and the Disabled American Veterans. Please help support our veterans. Also, I'm going to go ahead and include the link below to my video for my Bad Hippies first annual charity live stream. On New Year's Eve, I plan to do a charity live stream with all the proceeds going to benefit the Wounded Warriors Project. Please check out that video. Also check out the video for Bad Hippies Holiday Challenge. If you like the video, then hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends and family to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Please do not forget to leave me a comment. All comments are always welcome, good, bad, or somewhere in between. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate your support. I love you guys so much. And until next time, this is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson saying peace, love, clean underwear, and happy gaming.